Alright guys, so Ninja Andrew here. Today I'm going to be doing a really quick episode on the collection pieces that you would need to get your base amenities in your base. So this is going to be your Steelworks and Strykers Island collection. Misty is going to be doing an episode for Gotham with Arkham and Ace Chemicals. So I'm going to go right ahead here and start it out. Basically, to do this and make it easy for everybody, I'm going to be taking another one of these radar enhancers. You can get those in the marketplace or from a loyalty vendor. Just going to grab one now. I already know where a lot of these are, but this is just going to be here to aid me in case there's one off to the side somewhere or some random spot where I don't know. So even though there isn't one here right now, I'm going to start off. This is a location where you can collect one of these collection pieces. Right here by the big rock. Right at the front of Strykers. So I'm just going to show you that, and I'm going to go, I'm going to show you these locations whether they're here or not. So this is really going to be for people who want to farm these collections. This is another location here over by this floating Grodd spectral form or whatever. I'm going to go over here. You can see here I'm also going to grab these just so that I get them off of my radar and so I don't confuse them. But these are the collections that are going to be around here as well. So actually, okay, I missed a couple spots there. So this is another collection token location right here. It's on this sort of little flat one before you get to the pipe. And I'm pretty sure that there's another one on one of these ledges up top, but can't remember at the moment, so whatever. Another location down here in this little crack, but there isn't one here now. But just so you guys know. And what I usually like to do is I'll come up here and fly along the wall of the building, because there'll be one that they'll put on this ledge. Sometimes there's one collection spot right here on this little balcony, and there's also another one down here in the corner. You can see here that there's not a lot of them up at the moment. I'm also going to fly above where your heroes would come to pick up their missions. Actually, it's on this ledge where the helicopter pad is. This is another potential collection spot, so another spot to check. I'm going to go all the way up top of the tower because there are going to be briefing and investigation pieces here, but also the top of the tower is another spot to get collections, so just in case anybody's looking for them. Now I'll come back and continue on the interior in just a second, but I'm just going to finish the sweep around the outside of the island for now. So I'm going to come back down here. This is another location for the yellow collections. This is another location for yellow collections. I usually come up here. This is another spot for yellow. They'll also put a yellow one up on this ledge, and directly below it is another spot where you can get a yellow. So just to pay attention to those. Then actually this little nook here is another collection drop location, as well as down here on the sand. Right here, just the first one I've seen today, which is, at least there's one. I'm not lying, they're here. Okay, so you can see there, sharpened bed slat, that's going to be part of the Shivs and Shanks collection. I'll show you that in a little bit. This is another location. And this spot here, which I usually like flying in from over here, but this is another collection location under this big overhang here. Once I get to here, then I'll usually fly up, check this one little spot on the wall here. This is another location. Then I will fly over in this direction and follow along until I can see straight down here, because there will be one that'll drop sort of like right here basically. So that's another one just to keep an eye out for, and then there's two more locations out here on the front of the building. So this spot right here is another drop location, as well as I believe it's right here. Oh, that's actually the blue. Okay, so that's what that was. Looks like there's something over here. So I'm going to grab that. Now I'm going to fly around the interior of the island. You can see there that question mark indicates that it is actually a collection piece rather than one of the briefings or investigations. So the tops of these towers will have a few locations around them. Sometimes I'll find it like over in this corner instead of over there, and you can see that wasn't actually one of the good collections that I need. That was just a random, so not the best, but whatever. So those are most of the locations. I'm also going to go around here and grab these last few of the greens and the blues that are in this area. You can see them on my map there.
What a riot! Well, I suppose they don't make containment technology like they used to. Speaking of technology, maybe I should send a few Attention all units.
This one's a little bit tougher to get. You want to drop down and sort of sneakily come up on the side of it. Oh no, I hope they don't all come to get me. Oh yeah, okay, running away. I'll get the one that's up top rather. Oh, I'm just not having any luck today. Maybe I can... Oh, you bastard. Great. Alright, you sit down there for a second. Okay. I'm just gonna fly away from him, and I'll sweep back down and get that one when I can. Just gonna make sure that I didn't miss anything that's over here. So not really seeing a lot out here at the moment. But what I'm going to do here, and this is how I usually farm it, is I'll go to one, and then I'll go to the other, and I'll go back and forth between them. So just grab this, and then I'm going to head over to Steelworks. Because that's essentially like that's all the locations that I've ever needed, as well as all the locations that I can really remember and know for Strykers Island. So as long as you go and check all those spots that I showed you, you will find collection tokens that you need to get the some of the base items. I think it's the bank, the auction house, and then like a dirt and shovel, I'm pretty sure, which is just a base style. So you want your bank and your auction house, that's where you're going to get them. Over here at Steelworks, it's, I believe, for... I know one is for the sparring target, which is a good one to have in your base, because you can charge up your supercharges whenever you want. Basically, I like to start here, but you can see there isn't one here at the moment, but this is a collection location. Also, right down below it here, this is another collection location. You can see here is a green. Just gonna grab, or sorry, blue derp. I'll grab while I'm here. This is another yellow collection spot. Let's see here, another collection to grab, or briefing rather. I'll come back up to the tower. Okay, so that's another spot here. You can see Steelworks is off in this direction. This is another location right here. You guys can see this one on my map. It's over here under the pipes. I'm going to grab that real quick. before I come over and grab the green. I just like going around the edges of Steelworks and then going to the middle. So this is another drop location right here. There isn't one here now though, of course. Same actually with this little ledge here by the tower. This is another drop location, as well as here is another drop location, and up here this is another drop. I'll grab those two briefings and investigations in a minute, just because this is another collection location. Let me just grab these three briefings and investigations real quick. One man at ground level. And you're also going to find the blue is midway up the building. There we go. You can see that yellow one is already popped back again. So sometimes they will pop quickly like that. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. So just be patient. Keep trying. You can see it gave me a completely different collection there. And you want to just get all of those. Each collection has 10 items or 10 collection pieces that you're going to need to get to complete the collection. So if you're looking to get them all, you're going to be out here for a little while, but I would say they're well worth it for the amenities that they will give you for your base. Oh, I've sort of been derping it up. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to come back over to this tower. Okay, so from the tower, that little ledge that's going to spawn out underneath me, this is a collection spot. This is a collection spot. Also, this ledge of the building right here, this is a collection spot. I'm going to run away because they're going to get me. And I need to grab those. You can see, I think it's a blue here. Oh, come on. I don't want to fight. At least not all this stuff. Alright. You guys asked for it. Tier 3 taking on Tier 4. Oh great. Let me see if I can just sneak this, because I don't think he can hit me if he doesn't have a line of sight, so. There we go. Just grabbing these to finish them off. Come on. These are in our briefing and investigation episode, but just in case somebody's new to the channel or hasn't got these yet or wants to do them at the same time, just figured I'd make it easier on everybody. Now, I could have sworn there was supposed to be a green collection right here. I think they moved it. I don't remember where. I remember doing this in the episode, so you can see here, it's another location. I'm gonna, like, because I can literally see these, I'm gonna go and snap them up as quickly as possible. Rather than going back to the Strykers Island right away. Just because they're right there, like, why would I leave them, right? Let me just fly over one more time here. Well, it's kind of derpy that that collection isn't there anymore. Oh well, I'm gonna head back now and do a flyby once more of Strykers, just to double check any of those locations while my radar is still running, because that's what's gonna make the best use of it. Just for myself, I need to get these collections on this character anyways, so that's why I'm doing it over here. But also, it should. Hopefully I'll see some more in locations that I showed you guys, just to prove that they are actually there. Oh great, so it's my radar ran out. I'll just do a flyby of all of those locations one more time. So nothing there. This will be a little bit quicker. Nothing there, because probably one of those guys would have picked it up. Nothing here. Nothing in that one. The ledge. That hole down there. Sometimes I'll fly up to the top, but usually it's not there, so I'm just going to go right over here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. I think DC needs to look at the drop rates for these again, because they used to be like all over the place, and now you can see I was lucky to find those few that I did find. Nothing there. Oh, is that one? No. Just saw it at an angle. Nothing here. Nothing here. Isn't that nice? Nothing there either. That's great. Okay. Let's check these last couple locations. That one, nothing down there. And nothing on the ledge. So that's my usual flight pattern when I'm out here farming these collections. Just because it allows you to like look at all the spots really quickly and then move on to the next one and try your luck. Usually doesn't take me very long, maybe a week or two of coming out here and looking every once in a while to get all of those collections completed. Although even on Ninja Andrew, I don't have every single one completed, but most of the important ones. Some of the collections are going to be really hard to find. Blue Toothbrush is one that springs to mind. You really want to keep trying for that, or you might have to consider raising some money to buy one out of the auction house, but they can be pretty expensive. So just something to keep in mind. I know I've done it both ways, either by finding it or by farming or paying for it. So whatever works easiest for you guys is probably the way to go. Just flying around, checking with pipes. There's another spot here, but once again, just checking all the locations as quickly as possible. Yep. And I do like checking and making sure that I've like looked at as many locations as are possible before I'll like switch back and forth. I think I didn't show you guys the ledges of these buildings. I can't remember which one it is. Something makes me want to say it's this one. This is another location where you can get them. Alright, so that's the complete flyby of both Steelworks and Strykers Island. See, look at that. Look at that. I was here earlier. You guys all saw that. Now the green's back. That's great. Alright, so at least I got everything now. So hopefully that helps you guys find some of these collections to get your base items. Maybe you can trade some of these for them, or sell them off for money in the auction house to get some of the other collections. So I'm just going to very, very quickly look here in my deeds. It's going to be collections, because I haven't used them yet. Okay. I won't use them. Got Steelworks, research data, robotics for beginners, tour guide. Okay. That might be enough to show you guys some stuff. At least I can tell you what they are. So here, I'm going to take one of each of these. Go to my deeds. It's going to be down at the bottom, guys. So, okay, so Steelworks, I think you get like the dentist chair from this collection. Steelworks robotics for beginners. I think you get... I can't remember what base amenity that is. It's going to be like your respec station. I would guess. I'm going to guess that that's the respec station or the crafting table or something like that that you get from the research data, and this is your sparring target. So you want to try and complete each of those collections. I didn't get that many from Strykers, but that's going to be your bank, your auction house, and probably the dirt and shovel. So just, if those are the ones you're looking for, these are the collections to do to get them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff, and join us again next time for more epic adventures with DorkNinjaGaming. Thanks for watching, guys.